Users. All right. So you start with one user, but you need to add more users. First, what does that cost? Well, you get 5 users to start, and so you have more than enough to get your small team brokerage, your admin, your VA, everybody going. Then what happens after that? Well, it's super easy. You just add $10 per user. So you get 5 users, and then it's an additional $10 per user per month after that. And there is a cap. We're not going to ever charge you more than $200 per month. So if you add another, let's say you get 10 users, it's going to be capped at $200 a month. And if you have 40 users, it's still $200 a month. So we're not going to penalize you for your success. But how do you add these users? Pretty easy. Just go down to settings and then over to my staff and click on employee. And this is where you can set everything, your calendar configuration, whether it's syncing with their individual Google calendars, their Outlook calendars, and so on. You can set their schedule here. Are they available just Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? That would be nice. And voicemail settings. Each user can get their own brokerage or team voicemail phone number, and that number will ring straight through to their cell phone, and you can do voicemail drops here too, which is pretty cool. User roles, is it an admin or a user? Of course, I'm working backward here. User permissions. On teams, sometimes you don't want them to have access to everything, so maybe some team members are allowed to use the blog, some team members are allowed to add tags, and maybe you want to turn off contacts access for some of the users. So maybe your buyer agents shouldn't have access to the same contacts as your listing agents, or individual users can only access their own people. It's totally up to you. And then the user information here, basically you can put a headshot here, their first name, last name, email, phone number, password, and then they can set their own custom signature here. Stay tuned. We will show you how you can add a pretty cool link tree to each person's signature, and I hope that helps.